Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dragoș and you're watching Romania Dual Sport. Now normally this is a travel channel. This is a channel that I've put up to upload my adventures into the Romanian wild, riding with my buddies, just for me to have memories and for you to see how wonderful Romania is. But from time to time I'm taking this opportunity to share with you my thoughts and my conclusions about products, about motorcycles, about everything I do and I use in relation with the motorcycle. Today I'm going to speak to you about why I'm going to stop selling my motorcycle. You know that this is a big habit, a pretty heavy habit that I have. During the years I had a lot of motorcycles, but now I've stopped to the KTM 890 Adventure R, and let me tell you why. Now, so far this year I've done 4 big adventures and trips that I really loved. So the first one was the roadbook experience, which took place in the Vulcan Mountains, and it is an event that I'm going every year to spend with my buddies and to ride with the help of the roadbook. It was an absolutely great event, and of course the motorcycle performed stellar. The second one was the Romania Dual Sport Adventure Ride, which I do every year with my buddies. We spent 9 days through our country, more than 2,000 kilometers, most of them off-road, and of course still I did it with the 890 Adventure R. The third one was a trip to Strategica, because one, I wanted to meet with a wonderful guy from Germany, and second, I missed Strategica, which is one of my favorite places to ride in Romania. And the most recent one and the decisive factor was the last weekend's ride, which was a 1,100 kilometer ride near to the seaside in the Danube Delta. And it was special because it was a 2-up ride. It was the first big ride for me and my wife. It was a very long one, and I had a little bit of emotions taking this ride because I didn't know what to expect as a feedback from my wife. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all the details about, or technical details about these motorcycles, about suspension, about engine, about handling, about low center of gravity, because you know them all. It's all over YouTube, all over internet. It is a wonderful bike in its category. You know very well that I have always compared this bike in my mind and in my soul with the BMW R1250 GS Adventure, the one that I had before this, because it left such a big mark in my soul. I love that bike so much. And then I took this one. Now, for me, as a lone rider, when I go in with my friends, it is absolutely perfect in terms of comfort, because this was the biggest problem for most of the motorcycles. Why? You know, as an adventure rider, when you ride alone, you stand up, even on the street. You stand up, you shift your body position on the saddle, you sit down, then you move your weight from one side to another. So it gets comfortable and it is easy to feel comfortable for many hours when riding. The saddle is long enough for you to have the place to do that, and it feels great. But when you're riding 2-up, now here when I had my doubts. Before the BMW, I had the Yamaha Tenere 700. Now keep in mind that my wife, before knowing me 5 years ago, she had zero experience with the motorcycle. She have never been on a motorcycle, never traveled on one, and never thought about doing it. But then she met me and she started to ride with me. for the Tenere 700, that was the main reason that I sold that bike. It was a pain for her. We did 800 kilometers in 4 days and she felt horrible. Even to this day, she remembers the hardness of the saddle, the pain that she felt in her legs and in her rear part, and it was absolutely a nightmare for me as well, because I couldn't move. The saddle was small, it was not long enough for us to move. Then we had the BMW. Of course, the feedback was perfect. Everything was absolutely great with that bike. Of course, you have to consider the circumstances in which everybody or each owner of BMW rides in, because I'm riding a lot of off-road. Romania is not very tough, but not easy off-road, and for me it was okay to handle the big GS off-road. Of course, I would have preferred to have something lighter, but with the same speed, with the same power, with the same accessories and electronics on it as the BMW. So then I bought the 890 Adventure R, the 2022 model, and I have the heated seats from Power Parts, which are 2-piece seat. For me alone, again, zero complaints about comfort about this seat. It was perfect. But then I had a surprise last week. We took this big trip near to the seaside, me and my wife. And right from the beginning, from the few tens or 100 kilometers, she said, look, this saddle is really not bad. And we reached there and she felt okay, she felt great. And then we had the next day almost 270, almost 300 kilometers of off-road and on-road riding throughout Dobroja. And again, she felt okay. Then we had our returning trip, which was around 500 kilometers. And she felt sore, but the overall impression was that it is okay. Look, even please choose the most comfortable place in your home. The bed, the sofa, whatever you want. And now stay there without moving for 4 or 5 hours. Of course you will have aches, of course you'll have pressure points. What do you want from a motorcycle when you're riding 2 up and you're riding more than 3 or 4 hours? You will have aches, but if your general feeling, if your general comfort with this motorcycle at the end of the trip, or with any other motorcycle at the end of the trip, is okay, then you have a winner. So I'm telling you, I'm for the moment, and I hope for a long time, I stopped searching for any other bike. I stopped dreaming about my previous GS, and I really begin to enjoy what I have in my own backyard, in my own hand, and that's the KTM 890 Adventure R, which in my opinion is the best middle-sized adventure bike on the market right now. These are my impressions after 1 year of riding this motorcycle. Again, suspension, perfect. Engine, perfect. Comfort, perfect. Luggage options, absolutely perfect. Farkles, tons of farkles you can add on this motorcycle. And this is the first bike after a long time that made me want to stop looking for the next one and just enjoying what I have. Guys, the top case that you see is the one that I made a few videos ago, and for me it's a few months ago. And if you want to check it out, what I did and what I use, you can use this video. And very soon it will come, I will come and I will film an impression and a feedback and a review about this top case, because it's a do-it-yourself top case. It is not motorcycle design top case. I will review it because I used it all this weekend with my wife and it was great. It was really surprising. So until next time, ride safe. These are my impressions about the motorcycle that I have in my garage right now. I hope you enjoy it and see you at the next one. Ciao.